Before we built FTR Plus, I used to email every recycler I knew one by one every time I had a load ready. It took a long time, felt boring, and didn't work well. So I started only messaging 1 to 3 recyclers who usually bought from me. But that caused a problem too. If they didn't want the load or took too long, I couldn't sell it on time. Or I had to drop the price a lot just to move it. That's why we created the offers feature on FTR Plus. Now, you only need to create your offer one time. Let me show you how to do it. First, you want to navigate over to your mailbox and then over to your offers hub. In here, you should have a similar dashboard just like mine. What you want to do to create an offer is click on New Offer. You want to title your offer. So I'm going to title this April 2025 Credentials. Load type, I'm going to select credentials as my load type. As you can see, you have a plethora of options to pick through. You have rags, shoes, toys, mixed load, or other. Today, we're going with credentials. Price per pound, I'm going to select 30 cents per pound. Sorry, I meant enter 30 cents per pound. Location, I'm going to enter my zip code of 10011. Description, this credential load is an amazing load of unsorted, untouched donations. Hurry and snag it now because it won't last too long. Then I want to click on Next. Over on this side, you want to load the picture of your load. Let's click on Attach Files. Let's select a few pictures. And after our pictures have loaded, let's click on Create Offer. There, our offer, our very first offer has been created. Let's say all you sell is credentials and you sell your credentials for 30 cents a pound. Now, whenever you have a credential load, you don't have to describe the load and tell every single buyer the price of the load or share pictures with them. All you have to do is come over to your offers hub. When the load is ready to ship, click on the offer, scroll down, select a recipient that you want to send the offer to. For this example, let's go with Malron Brokers. And then you want to pick the available date of the load. So let's say this load is going to be ready next week, Tuesday. Well, let's pick that date then. Next week, Tuesday is going to be the 15th. I'll select that and hit Send Offer. And just like that, you have successfully sent that offer to that buyer or to that recycler. That means the recycler has pictures of the load. They know the price, they see the zip code, and they know what date the load is going to be available. So what happens next? Well, once you send the offer, The offer goes into your sent tab. So if you go over here, you can see it's in your sent tab and the status says pending. The people you sent this offer to will see it in their received tab also marked as pending. Let me show you in a different account. So I'm in a different account now, and I'm going to navigate over the mailbox, Offers Hub, and I'm going to go to Received. In my Received, you can see the offer that we just created, April 2025 credentials. It says pending. In order to accept this offer, what I'm going to do is click on the offer. It says accept or reject. I'm going to click on accept, and I have accepted that offer. Immediately, it changes from pending to accepted. Now, if I do not want to accept an offer, I sent in a second one in here just to show you. I'm going to click on the offer that I received. Instead of accepting the offer, I'm going to reject the offer. Now you can see that it is changed automatically to rejected. Rejected means that the buyer or the person that you sent the offer to does not want to buy that load. So the offer just stays in your sent tab and in their received tab, but the status simply changes to rejected. Now, what happened to the offer that was accepted? Well, when an offer is accepted, it goes into the In Progress tab. In here, this is where you come to see all of your offers that are in progress. But before we talk about an offer in progress, I want to make mention of something. If someone clicks accept on any offer but does not take that load, they could get a downvote, which affects your company or your business or your organization's rating. So only click accept on offers that you are serious about. Clicking accept on an offer is the same as telling a recycler, yes, I am going to take that load, so reserve it for me. If you do not intend on taking that load, do not accept their offer. Simply reject the offer. Now, when you accept an offer, it moves into in progress. Let's go back into your dashboard and see what it looks like. Back in the dashboard of the sender of the offer, you can see that it says accepted. So the one you sent the offer to has accepted your offer. And now if you go to your In Progress tab, it is also there showing your offer is in progress. This means that you are working on the load. After you have loaded this offer for the buyer, you want to come back into your dashboard in your Offers Hub, navigate over to your In Progress tab, and let the buyer know that the offer has been fulfilled. You can see that when you click on that and scroll down, it says complete this load. As the sender of this offer, you can now mark it as completed by indicating when the load was shipped. Simply click on that, select a previous date, or select the present date, and mark it as fulfilled. Just like that, you have completed that offer, and now it has moved over to your completed tab. Every load that you have sold is going to appear right here. So you are going to have records of every single load that you have sold. You have the title of the offer. That way you know what specific offer it is you sold. Because sometimes you sell a load in April and you have a different price point for it. June comes around and it's a different price point. But when you're looking through your records, sometimes it's very difficult to understand. And so we made this super easy and super digestible for you so you know exactly what load you are looking for. So this is your load that you title April 2025 credentials. The load type says credentials. The price per point you sold it for was 30 cents. The day you sent the offer was on the 13th. The day you told the buyer the load will be available was on the 14th. The status is now fulfilled. This completed tab right here, this is where all of the loads that you have sold will appear. If you click on it, you can literally see every detail about the load. You can see the date that you shipped it, the date you said it was going to be available, the date you sent the offer. You can see who you sent the offer to. You can see the price you sold the offer for, and you can see what type it is. You can see the picture of the offer just as you sent it to the receiver of the offer. This helps you keep track of everything, what you shipped, when, to who, and for how much. I hope this makes selling loads way easier for you. Thanks for watching.